I'm just gonna start this shit. I'm just gonna start this shit before we deviate into 5 minutes of Mythos talking about that.
If only were that simple, but it's not.
What is that?
What are those?
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, sure. Take it to the lawyer. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the command center. Welcome back to the command center. I'm Commander Lionheart, back again with a brand spanking new episode of Mystery.
You're cutting off.
Movie friends.
Lion, why are you crying?
Did you call off?
I'm just crying, man, because this is a piece of shit movie.
I don't know
God
why
damn it.
every time he yells the mystery movie friends thing, it cuts out for me.
It cuts out because Discord does the whole cutout because of the high pitch audio.
Well, thank God that
But
OBS doesn't do that, I think.
Yeah.
Who knows? I've never listened back to any of our episodes, so I don't know.
The thing is, you get to hear sometimes the audio goes like,
Yeah. It's like a tired organ.
it slightly cuts through, and it sounds like you're freaking like whimper or something,
Oh God!
like crying or whimping.
No, gee. Oh God! I mean,
The mating call of the lion.
the mating call of the lion. I mean, in tonight's case, it is warranted why I'm whimpering and crying. But hey, we'll get to
take that out. Actually,
Your
now that I think of
mating call.
what?
it.
What do I need to take out, Mythos?
Oh no, I'm saying myself. I need to take out the whole audio cutoff for myself.
Maybe.
Oh, here it is. Nice noise suppression.
Hmm.
Noise suppression.
Now we can hear everything. We can hear.
Now you can hear me scream.
Now we can. It cut out, actually.
Yeah, it cuts out because of the mic.
Oh, right. Then the mic also has noise suppression. That's the thing. We got
But
noise
it's less.
Hey, we got noise suppression on noise suppression on noise suppression. Yo, dog, I heard you like noise suppression.
Section.
Yo, dog, I heard you like noise suppression, so we suppress your suppression of the suppressed suppression. Word. Anyways, Mythos.
Yeah, that's me. What is
John. God damn it. And G.
I'm very sleepy.
That's curious. Oh, God damn it. Great. Now we have a goat. Hey, kids, did you know that G is for goat?
G is secretly a mountain goat. That's why he can jump walls.
Also, Mythos, I think that now that you took off the noise suppression thing, we can fucking hear the fan or whatever the hell you have in the room.
Yeah.
We can literally hear everything now.
I can't.
I told you we can literally hear everything, so... I can hear...
Now.
We can literally hear everything, so turn the hint on.
Now it's good.
I
Yeah,
think that someone flushed the toilet.
Somebody's flushing
It
their
is.
toilets.
For those who don't know, Puerto Rico has a never-ending summer, but when it gets to summer, it just gets double summer, and we are in that part of the world.
We're not even in we are not even in summer yet, but it is hot as hell.
It is fucking hot.
We're
So I have
finally
the fan.
starting to hit like 70s here every day for the next like 2 days, and then it drops back to 50s.
70s,
Oh, yeah.
it
It's pushing
says.
me off.
It's the same here.
No, it's like 80 something here.
I
Let
don't
me
know.
see what is in
It feels
here.
like 100 in my room right now. All these fucking lights.
79.
Hey,
At least in Yauco.
I have no light on but my TV. I'm nice and comfortable. And my big comfy chair.
I have
I
two
only have
lights,
the-
the monitor,
these two lights.
the TV, all that heat pouring in. Like
And the PC.
I have all the
and the
RGB lights on my
PC.
computer.
No, the
on,
PC
too.
is close to the crotch, so I am going to have a nuclear dick at the end of this.
You need to have the line of
you're gonna-
say that
you're gonna
computer
have
the
a
other day that had the
Franken-
AIO under the desk.
You're gonna have a Franker wiener.
He is lying. The atomic god.
No, you're gonna have the whole finger. It's just gonna be that part. You wouldn't like me when I get angry.
You wouldn't like
Or
me
maybe
when I'm
you would.
You wouldn't like me when I'm horny. Mm.
That's my secret, Cap. I'm always
Oh
horny.
god. Oh Jesus. Oh, this is going well, isn't it? Oh god.
I mean, this conversation is already better than the movie.
It is true. That is very much true. Like, you know, I'm very excited for us to not be tied on a leash on, like, you know, just doing a 1 hour review or more of a fucking movie. We can just, you know, free willy style, big willy. I don't know what the hell I'm saying at this point.
What
Just
the
be
fuck
Free
did I
Willy.
just find?
I don't know. Oh god.
I found it.
Mm.
I found a movie here called Flies, Nymphs, and the Trophy Trout.
The fuck?
Wait. Okay.
God, are you in the Pornhub section again? I've told you.
I'm on eBay or Best Buy. Flies, Nymphs,
Oh.
and the Trophy Trout.
I was gonna say on
Flies,
eBay you can
nymphs,
probably find
What the
And the something trout? What?
fuck?
and the flying
Trophy
trout.
Trout.
Oh, trophy trout. The flying trout is from Shovel Knight, the Trout King.
What the heck? Why? Okay, I know what flies are, and I know what trophy. I know what nymphs are too, but what does that have to do with?
Yeah.
Gotta catch them all? I don't know.
I Google say that thing doesn't exist.
God, it's having a fever between
A
right now.
nymph is an ancient Greek folklore of a minor female nature deity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Chakasulu?
No. Basically Tinkerbell. That's what nymphs are, kind of. Oh no, she's a
well.
fairy. I don't know.
Oh, you look in Muslim,
Names are crazy bitches.
they are basically like boys that are so feminine are nymphs.
No, I'm pretty sure that there's female nymphs too.
Yeah, but that's for the Muslim thing, you know.
So I guess while he was out fly fishing, he got to bang a nymph. I don't know.
Well, I mean, whatever floats his boat, man. Like you look at Tinkerbell and you'd want a piece of that ass.
I'm sorry, what?
I was waiting for someone to say something.
There's
Okay, you
like
know
that.
it's bad when Mythos is the one who says "I'm sorry." What? Because he's normally the one that.
Yeah,
When you break
Yeah.
Mythos, you have a problem.
that is true.
All I got is a guy holding a fish.
Yeah, that's the. I put the picture in Discord for the link to the movie.
I'm not clicking on that,
I'm
John.
so confused.
Okay, it is the
They
one
will-
I found.
They will not have my my history of me looking for that.
Imagine this having a freaking steelbook.
Of a sexy nymph on front.
I already looked.
No, it's literally a guy holding a trout. That's it.
So what's
It,
the nymph?
it actually
Somebody-
actually looks
Somebody
okay,
read the back of the box for the love of God,
okay.
if you can find it.
It's learn how to catch more fish. Fly fishing can be exciting and a lot of fun.
Wait, it's a
It can
it's a
also be
tutorial.
very I guess.
John, what the fuck are you doing,
This
man?
instructional release features respected angler Charlie Hansen offering tips on how
Okay,
to capture trout. He offers advice on flies, proper presentation of flies, and proper ways to tie knots.
respectful.
IndieFilmChat.com says the imagery is great, the tips are right on, and the fish are just huge.
Say whatever you
And
want.
why does it have a...
Oh god. I trust that review. I definitely trust that review.
It is 32 minutes.
That's...
Oh boy.
And it's just
Came out
a
in
32
2008.
minutes tutorial. You can find better tutorials with like half of the length of this movie on YouTube, and you would know way better how to catch a freaking trout.
Yes. I mean, but John says that it's from 2008, so you gotta think that YouTube wasn't, what it is today, so...
YouTube was a big thing in 2008. I believe.
I never had, like, internet until, like, 2009-10 here in the house, so... To me, anything that is prior to that time, it's primitive, it's caveman, it is going back to the Flintstones.
I mean, okay, back then you didn't look at YouTube for video game stuff, you looked at game trailers.
I didn't even look at... No, again, we didn't have any internet like that here.
My grandma had internet that we looked for video games,
I barely had internet.
like video game stuff, like Mewtwo versus Mew with freaking... God, what was the name? The music videos.
Linkin Park?
Like yeah, but like I have like video game stuff like Halo, Master Chief Shooting, and is this freaking Linkin Park on the background.
Look, all I remember is here's the time span of internet that I remember. 2003, I specifically remember internet because I remember that my aunt had AOL, which was slow as fuck, but I could still watch how do you say it, John? The Darren Aronofsky? The Clone Wars, the animated Clone Wars, the 2D one. What's the name of the guy?
Gendy Tarkovsky.
Yeah, that guy, Darren Aronofsky.
Yeah,
Same,
good job.
Same fucking guy.
Close enough. It's close to second cousin Parker move.
Same fucking guy. Jesus H. Christ, what the hell? Yeah, that guy. I remember that. I remember, high school, going to BK, to Burger King, and just using internet on the PSP or whatever.
Internet.
To look at like Kingdom Hearts, Linkin Park music videos and shit like that.
Yes.
And then on like 2009-ish, 2010, when I started university, that I knew what the hell a MySpace and a Facebook was. And I guess from there on out, internet existed. Before that, not.
Like,
it did not.
I was in
my internet
middle
back
school.
then was game trailers and then waiting for the video to load for like 3 hours. And fanfiction.net and Game Informer. Those are like the three things I always...
Oh yeah, Game Informer.
I was in middle school when
It wasn't until like
when my grandma had internet.
2010 or 11 before I really got onto YouTube that much.
Yeah.
How old was I? Middle school. 12? 13? 14? Like 14 years old I was.
Yeah, middle school here is from
It was
12 to 15.
So 15 years ago.
2013, I think, was when I first watched like my first full Let's Play, and it was of Outlast.
I don't even remember. You know what I remember was like the first stuff that I watched on YouTube. or like when I actually had like consistent internet or whatever.
About 2007. 2007, I had
again,
my first
No,
taste
for
of
me
internet.
it was like around 2010 or whatever. It was Equals 3. Do you remember that shit?
Oh my
With Ray
god,
William
I do
Johnson?
remember. Yes.
Yes.
Those good God, those were the days. Now if I look back on watching all those old videos, I'm like, I don't know why
I got watching Machinima.
Yes.
Really like Machinima.
Yep.
Hey,
Machinima clips. Those are
I
always
didn't watch
fun.
that much Machinima. The only thing that I really remember and will forever and always remember is gamer poop.
Oh, gamer poop, yeah.
I never got into
Manhunter. God, Manhunter was so great. He managed to do so many great videos.
The college humor videos I watched all the time. Then the Batman one came out and made them freaking famous.
Lion's favorite Manhunter video is report to the chip as soon as possible. Bang,
okay. Yeah, that's the one.
Mine's the Skyrim Shuffle.
There will never be another one like that ever again.
Really love the Skyrim Shuffle.
Commander Shepard, I work for a show called Battle Tits, and her boobs just got. God damn it! It's so stupid.
They're still
report to the number as soon as possible.
They're in the freaking YouTube universe, even though Machinima shut down.
I mean, once something goes to the internet, it will. Even if they try to scrub it, it will always.
Yeah.
Hey, the internet finds a way. G, what are your earlier days of YouTube, or I mean internet or whatever, that you remember?
The earlier years of YouTube was Metallica, Linkin Park, Bring Me to Life, because for some reason that song stuck with everyone after Daredevil.
It's fucking funny because last night we mentioned Bring Me to Life like what? A couple times?
No, you did.
Hey. It was a collective effort.
No, it was your effort.
What?
Every time that you said the freaking eggs, you were like, oh. And you started singing.
Wake me up.
Wake me up
inside.
Go wake up. So yeah, basically that's it. I mean, it was that.
There it is.
That's the. Yeah, it was basically that.
Just mostly music videos and shit.
Yeah, mostly music videos, because, being from the household that I was, the internet was, like, kind of off limits. Up until the point that it wasn't. You know how it is.
Yeah. By the way, G, before we actually start talking about Van Helsing, how was Morbius? Without spoiling, since we got John here, who I'm assuming he wants to see the movie.
Are you gonna see the movie, John?
Probably. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see how, because I was going to go see Morbius and Sonic, and then I found out that was it Everything Everywhere or whatever that movie is, the lady who goes across the multiverses is like, it's playing at my theater, so I might switch Morbius out for that. I haven't made up my mind yet. I have till the end of the week.
It's not the horrible thing that critics say it is, but it's also not a movie that you would say that it's good. It's like a drawback to the 90s, if you will. The CGI is good, that much I can say. As for the rest of the movie, well, Jared Leto did a decent job. The supporting character.
That's kind of the reason I want to see it. 'Cause I
memorable.
like
To
him.
be honest, I just forgot about them. And then he appears. He just appears out of nowhere.
Ah, so it's like Dracula in Van Helsing. He just appears.
Oh no. You get Dr. Mobius since the beginning of the movie. That's also one of the things that I appreciated from the movie. You know that
No,
sometimes
I
when they
think he's
give
talking
the
about the other he.
Oh, the
yeah
other.
about the, yeah it you know that sometimes in the origin stories they kind of focus on other characters, try to build up the story and not make the movie out of the character. In this movie, it's very rare to not see Dr. Morbius on the screen. So yeah, it's not a bad movie, not a great movie.
It's a movie.
I would put it right.
It's a
in the
movie you
middle.
can watch.
It's a low, leave the gun, take the cannoli kind of movie.
Low, leave the gun, take the cannoli. That's borderline. That's no good.
I mean, it's just that it has a drawback to the 90s. If you see it, John, you're gonna see what I mean. It's a drawback to that kind of early Marvel movies. Hell, I just mentioned it, Daredevil. Everyone remembers that movie?
No.
Kind of like
that. At some point, we do need to do.
I mean, I'm going to see it. I don't know if I'll see it in theaters or not. I haven't made it. Like I said, I want to see that other movie really bad.
I'm gonna make it easier for you. Just don't see it in the theaters and buy the steelbook, John.
That steelbook is pretty cool.
See? I don't know. I don't think I'll ever
I'm
actually
waiting to
watch
see
it.
when all the times for the movies pop up.
Oh, by the way, John, the movie that you were talking about is Everything Everywhere All at Once is the name of the movie.
Yes, because Double Toasted did a review of it.
Yes, they did. I saw the review.
I really want. I've heard nothing but good things about that. From like what I have read, I have not watched much.
Yeah, you should watch the Double Toasted review though.
You should just see Double Toasted, nothing else.
I mean,
just see Double Toasted.
Yeah, that's a good advice for life. Watch Double Toasted.
For the rest of your life, just see Double Toasted. Good. Especially see if you can catch some clips from the 12-hour live stream they had.
Oh God.
Yeah, with Corey dressed up as Martin.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
AKA Cuban Corey.
Like right now, Everything Everywhere All at Once is setting at 97 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Damn.
Audience?
No.
It's for critics.
Let me pull the 96 for audience, 97 for critics.
Which movie is that?
Everything Everywhere All
Everything
at Once.
Everywhere All at Once.
It's an A24. It's an A24 film.
She has like multiple same versions of herself across the multiverse, and she gets to swap between them. The trailer is wild.
It's a low-budget Spider-Man No Way Home.
Okay.
Or Doctor Strange. I really want to see it, but it's playing in very select theaters right now, apparently, and maybe
I would
ever. I'm not sure. I haven't.
Honestly, I would suggest you watch that one, since it is like limited release.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm going to see this because I've wanted to see this, but it's just depending on when and how long it's playing.
In this and that and the Sonic 2, you're set.
I mean, I'm seeing Sonic 2 and this at some point. I just don't know. I might try to do 3 movies in one day, depending on the times.
Jesus.
They have not put all the times up for Morbius yet on Friday or Thursday. So I'm
Okay.
waiting for them to put all the times up at the theater.
I see.
Oh crap!
Boober,
Ambulance
huh?
is out too.
Mythos?
I kind of wanted to see that.
That's a
Alright.
Japanese name.
Ah, the boober. Alright. Okay. Let me
Okay, now on to the shit
Yeah,
show.
let me just put on the the thumbnail thing and hit start recording.
Recording.
Yeah, because this is what I'm gonna put on YouTube now. You
The
know,
boomers.
cut out all of the fat, if you will.
By the way, in the YouTube, you are live.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I'll eliminate it afterwards. Don't worry about that.
You'll kill it.
Yeah, I'll kill it afterwards, and then I'll upload just this portion of the stream, which is, hey, we saw Van Helsing, 2004, with Hugh Jackman and Kate Beckinsale.
Yes.
And a couple of other people who, I don't know.
Or in Lord of the Rings.
And now we have Jeff Goldblum, Ian Malcolm. Welcome to Mystery Movie Friends.
The show within the show.
The show within the show.
Shit within the show.
Man. So this was something, man. I know that John is still gonna hate. I don't know, John. Do you hate me for having not picked Underworld over this?
No, I do not hate you.
If it hadn't been you, me, and Mythos watching it last night, and because I had a lot of fun doing that, I would probably hate you. But that made up for the fact that this movie kind of sucks.
Kind of.
And that Underworld's a way better movie.
Just kind of.
Kind of.
Kind of. He
Kinda.
says.
I
Kind of. He said
80%.
I still have a certain there's a certain charm to this movie in the same way that there's a charm to The Happening or The Room, that they're almost so bad that they're fun to watch.
What? No.
I think we established that.
And we need to do The Happening because The Happening is so good. It's so good.
I think that we established that we needed Tommy Wiseau as the vamp, as Dracula in this movie. It would have made for a much better movie.
As Frankenstein's monster.
So, the thing that you missed with us basically watching the movie together is that we came up with a much better cast for the whole movie.
We rewrote the movie.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, at least I said that I wanted Carl Urban as Van Helsing, but let him swear like in The Boys so that he can say the C word. What was the other one? Frankenstein's monster was who?
Arnold.
Oh, Arnold. The Arnold as Frankenstein's monster. Tommy Wiseau as Dracula.
No, wait.
And Owen Wilson as
and Owen Wilson as
assistant.
as Carl.
Wow.
I banged her. Wow.
I mean, he did have kind of the same hairstyle.
The deal is that that we came up with Owen Wilson because there was one shot where it literally looked like him.
Yeah, that's what I mean as well.
There was one fucking shot that I think that it was when he passed through the fog door, the ice door thing.
The looking glass.
Yes, the looking glass door. I think that's when you could see him being kind of like Owen Wilson, I think. But
the shot of him looking through the picture with the cure in it too, that kind of looked a little bit Owen Wilson-y.
Yeah, he could have worked. He could have worked actually. Would have been. I mean, he wouldn't have saved the movie, but could have worked. I don't know.
I mean, it's like John said,
Or
this movie has the charm of being a horrible, bad piece of crap.
huh?
A charming piece of.
Okay, what about Tom Hiddleston as Van Helsing? Because then it's just Loki and Morpheus. What's his name in Loki?
Morpheus, Mobius,
Mobius.
Mobius.
I could almost see Tom Hiddleston as.
Morpheus? Is
He'd
this?
have to bulk up a little bit.
No, this is not the
Matrix?
Matrix. No.
Oh.
I mean, the Matrix was better than this. Don't say the contrary, G. You know.
It's just that you know
No.
the Matrix.
Do we know?
No.
You need to do something to watch that movie.
What movie?
The Matrix.
We saw the Matrix 4 months ago.
I saw it for the first time.
Yeah.
I saw it for some time. I don't know if it was the first.
Hey, I don't know if you guys can see it.
It becoming invisible.
Yeah.
If you move it to the side, you can kind of see it a little bit better. No, there. No, we lost it. Whatever. Games.
But yeah, I have every movie here, all including the Animatrix.
Those.
You know, we haven't seen this movie though.
What movie?
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
We saw the League of
Oh wait, you did?
No,
Actually-
you're just.
Oh,
Yes,
right.
we
You
watched
didn't see
that,
it because you
like-
weren't here. You didn't suffer with us.
We
Actually-
okay, we need to make G go back and watch all those movies.
Oh, God. All the bad ones. We
No.
will not make him
Yes.
watch any of the good ones. Just the bad ones.
No, he needs to go. He just needs to go watch Resident Evil, and then it'll be complete.
Yes.
You can see it now.
I have seen Resident Evil.
Yeah, now we can see it. It looked like, you know what it looked like,
This
Matos?
thing
It
is
looked
fucking big.
It looked like you had like 4 PlayStation 1 games, like the jewel cases.
You need to come home, Lion, so I can give you this.
I am not going to. What is that? Oh, Spider-Man. The
It is
Spider-Man.
the limited edition DVD collector's gift set.
I wonder for how much it will go on. Jesus, that thing is big.
Yeah, it has the movie, some
That's what she
comics.
said.
Does it also include the Nickelback singing? And they say that a hero will save us.
The nipple sack.
Oh shit. Okay. I definitely need to pick that up. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. I'll be picking that up. Eventually.
There's
Eventually.
There's a lot more shit in here, and I bet you're gonna have a better time with it than me.
We'll see. I don't
He
have-
missed the Addams Family, Scooby Doo, Shaun of the Dead, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Casino Royale, Ghostbusters, Resident Evil.
All right, we need to
Is he back
rewatch
for,
Casino
is he back for Die
Royale.
Hard?
Yeah, G was here for Die Hard.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was his first one back, I think.
Yeah, I have seen Die Hard.
We
So
need
you
to rewatch Casino Royale.
Yes, we do.
You missed Scooby Doo and Shaun of the Dead. You've probably seen Shaun of the Dead. I hope that movie's great.
I did saw that movie once.
Once.
I was drunk.
So
So I don't remember it.
you were just like the characters
Good.
in the movie, drunk.
Yeah.
Basically. And hi.
God, what a movie! Better than Resident Evil, sadly.
I need to watch it
Why
again.
do you say
I want
sadly?
to watch it again.
Because Shaun of the Dead is not a good movie either. So
Hey, Mito said it, not me. Good.
Bite your tongue, heathen.
I mean, it's not a good movie. It's just a dumb movie, and that's what makes it fun.
Nah.
It's like
And it has one of the best musical sequences ever.
it's like The Clue. It's not a good movie, just a funny movie.
Hey. Okay, now I say it. Bite your tongue, Heaton. Clue is one of the greatest movies of all time.
Clue's good.
It is just a funny movie.
Oh, it is one of the greatest movies of all time. So shut up. Anyways, still,
It is better than this movie, that's for sure.
any of the prior movies that we just mentioned is better than this piece of crap. That's for
were
certain.
you here already when I say that I watched this movie Van Helsing when the whole tobacco of everything is better than Twilight was going on, and I was like, yeah, this is probably better than Twilight. And when we watched it yesterday, I was like, but is it actually better?
Now we have to watch Twilight to find out.
No, I was not here.
This is
Okay,
why
Now I have my doubt.
It's not better than the fight scene in the last Twilight movie. Because that fight scene's amazing.
I have not watched the last one.
In Van Helsing,
Yes, I've seen every Twilight movie.
In Twilight.
No, the last fight scene in the final Twilight movie.
Oh, okay.
I have seen every Twilight movie on my own because
I bet you have.
Because you
No.
hate yourself.
I've also seen all the 50 Shades movies because I had to know.
Oh my god.
They also,
No.
who hurt you? Who hurt
they
you?
also,
Including Shades of Blue or whatever the name is.
Did you need help?
Fish
all
fillet.
three of them.
Did you need to speak?
Oh,
Did you need to speak to a priest?
I'm out.
You
I
need a
did
doctor.
not see them in theaters. I was not
You need
doing
a doctor.
that. I
You
did
need a
not want
doctor.
anyone to see me in public watching those. But hey, the final fight scene in the last Twilight movie is freaking awesome. And then
Can you just imagine John going into a theater to watch any of the 50 Shades of Grey, but you don't see him because he's going to go into the movies like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with the trench coat when they were picking up that pizza in the first movie. Like you just see John in a trench coat, like it's like a fucking a tan trench coat with a brown fedora hat like Martin and like big ass shades, and he's just
I basically Castiel with a big hat on.
so basically
hood.
Inspector Clouseau from the Pink Panther movies.
Or Inspector Gadget.
Or yeah. Any one of those works. But and there's me, those with some ice cream.
But no, I did not see those
you need
movies in
some ice cream?
theaters.
Yeah, he's eating some ice
I
cream.
watched
Yeah.
them.
He's eating a
for
fucking drumstick? That's what it's called? I don't know.
The
a
mini,
cone?
mini one.
Yeah.
You know,
one of
for
those.
us,
But then again, and
it was
less food to need.
But so okay, so was this? So you guys had seen this movie before? I had not. Then
I have seen it before.
I've seen it. I know I've seen it once. I think I've seen it twice.
you
Seen it,
definitely
like-
saw it.
I think once on TV.
So this
I
is one
rented
of
it back in the day when it came to DVD.
this is one of those movies that back in the day I wanted to watch and I never did. I'm glad I didn't because good God.
I remember the movie being fun back then when I was younger, and now that I'm older and wiser and
Are you
jaded,
though?
it's still fun watching it with other people.
Oh yeah,
and
to
ragging
rip it
on
up, to rip it apart and to make fun of it, yeah, of course. But
Mhm.
and even then, we had like our limits. Like the first hour, we were like, oh yeah, sure, making fun of it. And when I realized
God,
that when I realized that we weren't even an hour into the fucking movie, I like crash
My
landed.
God, there's still one whole
Yeah.
hour left.
Yeah.
Like holy
And then when I
shit.
said like, "Oh, we got a half hour left," and then you really crashed.
Like good God, this movie, like in the first hour, it was already a fucking movie. It already felt like we had passed 2 hours of this fucking shit, and it was still going for an hour and a half almost. Like, god damn it. Like, I don't know. G, what was your experience watching it alone? Since we watched it together, and we, at least we had each other watching this
To
shit.
make fun of the movie.
I think that you can safely say that I lost my mind. I mean, I sent you the messages.
Oh, yeah.
You saw the message.
Yeah. Yeah.
But to be honest, you're gonna
It was
watch
almost
alone-
like a scream for help. G was sending like SOS messages like, get me out of here. Like, at least we endured it together. G was all alone.
Yeah.
I am
Suffering.
I am glad that the movie, even though that it's 2 hours and 11 minutes, I am glad that it's fast paced and it doesn't stop to talk. If it did stop to talk, I would have lost my mind.
I mean, the deal
There were slow moments.
the deal with what you're saying is, G, that all the talking is done while there's stuff happening. Because they can't shut up.
Yes, that's the thing. They were doing things while they're talking. If they stopped and just talk and explain things, I would have lost my mind. I would have seriously lost my mind.
And the whole chariot attack race scene was pretty cool. That was actually a good part of the movie. I enjoyed that quite a bit.
That wasn't bad at all.
It was a
It
good.
still
action.
reminds me of that scene in the cartoon. What was the name of the cartoon?
You-
Space. No,
You know what it?
Speed Racer.
Oh, Speed Racer.
You know what-
All right.
What it reminded me.
They're
What it
going over
reminded
that
me
cliff.
of last night.
What?
Fast and Furious 7 when Dom and Shaw are racing toward the cliff, going down the mountain.
Yeah,
Oh,
this was definitely a Fast and Furious prequel
Oh well.
set in the 1800s.
It's funny that you mentioned Fast and Furious because I was thinking like a game with embuste. There's a lot of
It's a lot of
fake-
bullshit.
Yeah,
There's a lot of bullshit here.
yeah.
And I was like, what other movie series survives on bullshit? Oh wait, yeah.
I mean,
That one.
literally the only franchise that survives out of bullshit and makes a lot of money is Fast and Furious.
Yep.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, technically you could say the Transformers too, but I think that
Transformers
both-
died.
Well,
The
sadly, I think
movies.
the Michael Bay Transformers movies
there's a
are
new
over.
Transformers movie coming out, but they delayed it to next year.
Yeah, but it's not a Michael Bay one.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
God.
Michael
I'm going
Bay.
to miss the Michael Bay Transformers
Thank God.
movie.
Apparently
I
the other
enjoyed the
day,
Michael Bay Transformers movie. Those are fun. Those are fun to set in the theater and just
Laugh.
laugh at.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I enjoy every one of those movies.
no,
Again,
I
at
enjoyed the
least
first
the
one.
first one
Last
was
one.
decent.
Is one
The
of my
first one was
Okay.
decent, yes.
I'm gonna take the first one
First
away
one and
because
the
that one
third
is
one.
decent. Second one, bad movie,
Hmm.
great to watch and have a laugh. It's just
Okay.
dumb.
Yeah, if we ever do Transformers 2, we need to like watch it all of us together again. Like that's the only way that I'll pass
The
that
first-
fucking
I'm gonna
movie.
do the cinema scenes thingy of counting the American flag. Was it? The Russians.
I was
the
thinking that this movie needed a bullshit counter.
Oh, definitely.
It needed a bullshit counter every single time.
Every time something stupid happened, and a lot of stupid things happen in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out
Oh.
to Van Helsing who couldn't hit the freaking.
It couldn't hit shit.
Van
Yeah.
Helsing had the fucking aim of a stormtrooper. That is
Burst out of a barn.
To be honest,
I think Stormtroopers are better.
a stormtrooper has better aim.
yes. Oh good god. Yeah, this thing. I will say I don't know. I was a little bit hopeful at the beginning because I kind of liked the beginning part for what it was going for. we were talking about it, and I was mentioning it to Tomatoes and John while we were watching it. Like, I'm not sure if it was a deliberate, decision or not, but I kind of felt like they were going deliberately for like that old style of
the
doing
black and white style.
Yeah, the black and white old school monster movies. Like, they were going for the over the top. Like, the CGI was bad purposefully because
later you see that it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, I was like, maybe they're just trying to do an homage at the beginning of the movie
from the beginning,
making an homage to those old monster movies and all that crap. And then the actual movie starts, and you're like, oh, okay, no. I was wrong.
That this movie might be like Snyder's cut Justice League. That supposedly it's a masterpiece in black and white.
I don't know how to answer that, G, because you are like,
I have
Zack Snyder's Justice League is actually, with the exception of the last 15 minutes, is actually a good. Well, it's a movie, especially compared to this piece of crap.
And on that day, Lion was broken.
God, huh? Are you suggesting that Zack Snyder does Van Helsing? Is that what you're getting at?
I'd watch it. Yeah, I'd watch it.
Hey, if we do the fan casting, if we can get that fan casting that I tell you.
You know what saved this movie?
What saved the movie?
Interesting.
What?
Freaking Carl. Carl was a great character.
The MVP. He got the girl.
MVP of the movie.
He got to bang the girl.
Yeah, he gets to fuck. He discovered the secret of the vampire and werewolf. He survived a ton of bullshit. He made a freaking insane throw to freaking what was the name of the chick? Let me look for it.
Kate Beckinsale. Because I don't remember her fucking name in the fucking movie.
Anna.
Anna.
He did an insane throw with the werewolf vaccine thingy to Anna.
She was on the rope.
He threw the silver spike to her too. That she used to impale the final vampire lady. Which, by the way, G, unanimously, we said that this is basically Resident Evil Village.
Yes.
With the Jawas from Star Wars. Because they were totally just the freaking Jawas.
Yeah, with the Jawas.
Fucking things.
You could literally hear the Houdini.
Houdini.
Yep.
They were steampunk Jawas.
Yeah. They. I don't know if I'm misremembering, but they kind of reminded me of them, like something from. Oh fuck! What's the name of that piece of garbage Disney movie that came out? Artemis Fowl. John, did you ever see that one?
No.
I think that there's like.
I don't think I've seen it all the way through. I might have not seen.
I think that there's like some enemies that kind of look like that, or something that looks like that in that crap too. That is also another garbage movie that I do not watch.
It's about right.
It is.
Oh my
Foul.
God!
What was the name of the movie?
Artemis Fowl.
Artemis Fowl. Wait, is that the just came out? It's on Disney Plus. Didn't come out last year before?
No, it's 2020, I think.
I've never seen that movie.
Okay, yes, I have not seen it.
Do not watch it.
It's live action, isn't it? I mean, for the most part.
Avoid. It is horrible. Horrible.
The fuck is this? Why freaking Hagrid is in here? Who puts Hagrid here and the Green Goblin?
Hey, now that Mitos mentions Green Hagrid, segue, next week's episode of Mystery Movie Friends, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Anyways, back to Van Helsing. G, do you want to see Harry Potter when I watch it so that you don't have to suffer alone?
Aren't these
When are
the
you gonna see it?
Oompa Loompas?
I don't know. Probably Sunday. Sunday in the day. I don't know.
Certain day during the day. Well, I have to go to church, I think.
I don't know. We'll make something up.
Okay.
We'll
You
discuss,
die.
we'll discuss it in the week.
Should be available.
Eventually we should just do mystery movie reactions. And
Yeah.
us,
That's
like
what
us.
oh my god. That's
I
what I've
know
been
that
wanting
that's what
to
you
do.
wanted to me to
Yeah.
do, but what I'm saying is that we do
And I have
the
the perfect movie in mind.
like us watching the movie that we're going to review. Like
Yes.
we'll be talking a lot of shit, and people will probably be coming in droves.
Well,
People will
I
just
would
say
actually, I would almost find that maybe more interesting than doing it this way. Is
That
just
reviewing it, I
watching
thought
the
about.
movie.
I thought about it too. Like instead of us doing, or we could still like maybe review, quote unquote, review the movie once we're done watching it. Like just give our final thoughts or
Yeah.
whatever, instead of like trying to do this thing. I don't know. We can experiment. We can. Like I literally thought about it as we were watching the movie yesterday. I thought, obviously, we couldn't particularly do it live. Like it would have to be like pre-recorded so that I can edit it and put the movie parts on top. But we could try it.
Yeah,
We could
or, I
eventually
mean,
work.
do,
For that.
or
We can do one episode and see
Yeah.
how it works.
Yeah.
do a full stream on Twitch without the movie, and then put the edited thing up on YouTube.
Yeah, we could also try that. Like people wouldn't understand what the hell we're talking about, but I mean, I think that as long as it's like 10 minutes or so. What's the rules on Twitch?
I don't
You
don't know.
can't have audio or video for more than 10 seconds, or you get a strike.
On Twitch?
Yeah, or not a strike, but like a warning.
We need to look into that. We can
No,
look
I
into
don't
that
know
and see.
on. I don't know how YouTube does it because, like, Blind Wave, they do like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And now you go over to like the normies, they will put like 15 to 20 minutes of whatever they're watching. I don't know.
It's weird.
Like
I
they
don't
put
know.
up
But is it monetized?
30 or
I'm guessing not.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess because there is the whole, if you have something that get copyright, you get demonetized, but you can also, there's like another level that you can get. I don't know how it works, to be honest. Sometimes you get demonetized, sometimes you get your video get blocked. It is whatever YouTube decides.
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it.
But hey, that's just this movie. It is what it is.
God damn this movie.
They put up
Can we talk about
they put up 2 20-minute reactions to Justice League.
Huh. Can we talk about the anime fall at the village?
Oh, you mean the Reen and Elisa moment? Gee, did you saw that part?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I saw it and I was like, I've seen this before.
Hey, anime trope. Hey.
Yep.
Like,
Hey, Van Helsing is
you
actually
sh-
anime.
hey, who
mean,
knew?
Kinda.
Helsing.
Maybe a hand in a booby or something, but nothing at all.
I mean, Like,
And the thing is, they kept rolling.
I was promised explicit content by Amazon.
They were rolling for dominance to see who gets top.
I don't think that it says here on Peacock, like the rating, or does it? Oh, here. By the way, here's a
PG-13.
Here's
Rotten
a
Tomato.
It says the Rotten Tomato thing. It does say 24% for critics, 57% for audiences. But it also says the synopsis, I guess, this very small synopsis of the movie. A monster hunter joins forces with a beautiful woman to battle Dracula and other worldly creatures in Transylvania.
Oh.
Like, sure.
He does.
So basically the Avengers.
If only.
You have monster, you have pretty ladies, and you have cool dudes.
I mean,
although
Van Helsing-
technically it is Hugh Jackman, so I guess it's not Marvel Avengers. It's more than like X-Men.
Yeah, exactly.
It is huge.
Huge Jackman. That's what my friend calls him. He calls him Huge Jackman.
Oh, jeez. I mean, he looked good in the trench coat.
Yeah. And as a werewolf, he looks better. He looked better than the other.
All the budget went into making his werewolf form actually look better than all the CGI in the rest of the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking, do you want to know what the budget was?
Oh God, what was the budget for this shit?
I'll say
60 to 170 million.
60 to
160 to 170.
Oh, 160. Oh.
I was gonna say 200 and something.
And yeah. It made 300.
I was gonna say 350 because Jesus H. Christ.
$300 sounds about right.
So what you're saying is that 150 of those millions went to Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
Huge.
The huge Jackman.
Probably.
Huge.
Because good
So
God,
much
this
Kate Beckinsale.
this movie's CGI was atrocious.
Oh yeah, it was.
They even it was so atrocious that they even reused the Mr. Hyde from League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
They just copy and pasted him. Literally. Like, oh my God.
Somehow, it got nominated for Outstanding Special Effects and Service to Visual Effects in Motion Picture.
What?
And it won.
Did he won? I don't think so.
What?
Also,
wait, what won?
Richard. It won for Best Music at the Saturn Awards.
I mean, the music was
music.
Music was decent.
The music was there was music.
Was there?
There was music.
Also,
did you forget that they had the fucking heavy metal music?
Yeah, I remember the music now.
The fucking Trails of Cold Steel final boss theme when he was chasing Mr. Hyde. When he was looking
music, yeah.
When all he was doing was looking at a corpse. There was no action whatsoever.
At the Stinkers Bad Movie Awards,
it
was nominated for Worst Film. Kate Beckinsale was nominated for Worst Actress and Worst Female Accent, Fake Accent. And the guy who played Dracula was nominated for Worst Male Fake Accent.
He won.
Sorry, but that Dracula was fantastic because he was He was so,
Oh,
and I
is
loved him.
that's the one that we.
Fucking Dracula
No,
was
that's not the
so
guy
over
that
the
we-
fucking top.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Like,
but then
good
again, everything.
God. Like, he was just...
He's not the one that we said was. No.
Like,
He's not the one who was in Iron Fist. That was
Also,
no,
can
no,
we talk about
Carl was the one who was in Iron Fist.
can we talk about the Han Solo style fucking
But what?
Eh.
when he grabs the two
Oh,
vampire ladies and went to the
Oh.
wall and he just turned into eyes with the two ladies,
Oh, he
aka
turned
the
into
Han Solo
Carbonite.
fucking.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No, I remember when he G'd them both. Like, get the fuck out of here, bitches!
Yeah,
Go
Threw
fit
him
the
right off the-
babies.
top of the castle.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what they say: blood before bitches.
Do they say that?
No, they don't.
And when
I don't
the
think
baby
anyone says that.
attacks, when the baby vampires attack, that's when
When the baby attacks.
Carl saved the that one girl, and she was like, "You save me, we can fuck."
Oh,
no,
yeah.
he said to her in secrecy, he's like, "Hey,"
How can
wanna
I
bang?
repay?
And everything was fine.
and
until
she's
the baby vampires
she's like,
attacked.
"But you're a monk," and he's like, "Actually,
I'm not
How
that
can
guy,
I
Mom.
repay you? We'll bang, okay?
report to the castle as soon as possible." We're back, okay?
Plausible?
That's possible.
More pussy ball.
Yes, Mr. Willy Wang.
Wang.
Pussy ball. Is that a new sport?
No, that's a mix between the two James Bond movies, Octopussy and Thunderball.
Thunderball.
Yeah, Pussy Ball.
I'm
James
like-
Bond
Wait,
in Pussy Ball.
Wait, hold on a second.
Oh no! Don't tell me you're gonna
Oh,
ask
no.
what I think you're gonna ask.
Yes, I am, and
Don't tell me that you didn't know.
no, I didn't. I didn't know there
Did
was
you really
something
not know
called
that there's-
Octopussy.
You didn't know that there's a movie called Octopussy? That James Bond movie?
How?
Nope.
Oh god.
Oh, you poor sheltered child.
Oh, my sweet summer child.
Again, I haven't seen too many James Bond movies. I played the
I mean,
games.
it is
And to be
literally
honest,
one of.
I would love to have a James Bond game called James Bond Octopussy.
Like,
It is
I think
literally
it and Moonraker are probably like two of the bigger Bond movies.
like there is. It is literally one of the biggest like James Bond movie names.
Oh God, what the?
Because that's why it's.
Yeah, and it's just because of the fucking movie.
Oh no.
Because I still don't understand why it's called Octopussy at this point. Is it because of
Why
Pussy Galore?
there's a
Probably.
Probably. I think so.
oh
They should have called it
I
Pussy
think
Ball.
I know why.
I
Oh,
don't know.
Did you see the pussy?
oh, I see a lot of pussy.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Maydos, I
Maybe
told you
we
not to
need
go
to
into Pornhub
watch
at this hour.
that. Okay.
We're live, man. We're live.
Just gonna put
bet
this in
he doesn't
general. Alright, there we go. That's what I found.
Oh,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
great. Oh god.
Um,
Well, okay.
Well, you know,
Now you understand.
I'll,
it was back in the
I'll
day.
allow it.
no, I just gotta take a snippet. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, fairly tame for his usual bullshit.
hmm But hey, Maydos, the more you know. Ding, ding, ding.
Things that says Octopussy, a James Bond movie that deserves another chance.
No.
I don't think people will accept the name Octopussy in 2022, to be honest.
No. Or the name Pussy
Or the-
Galore as one of the Bond
They
girls.
might-
Like, mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Wait,
None of that would fly in this day. and
wait,
age.
what?
God, he keeps going into a rabbit hole.
We've broken mythos.
So, yeah, this
Well, mythos.exe.
while
reboots.
Mythos continues to process whatever the hell he's trying to process,
Ooh.
I can't decide whether or not these actors were good or bad in this fucking movie. Like,
I mean, I already say Carl was perfect.
like,
I think
like
Hugh Jackman was.
Yeah,
Hugh Jackman was fine except for
decent.
his fucking coming and going accent.
Oh,
Like-
that is true.
He needed to like do something other than whatever the hell that accent was, because it was just coming and going left and right.
Oh yeah.
Kate Beckinsale was just there to please John's eyes, I guess.
You can't go wrong with Kate Beckinsale.
Of course, you cannot.
Like, I don't know. I've watched the Underworld movies. I guess she's better in those than this, obviously.
I mean,
And it's not just because she's wearing tight spandex on those. I mean, leather, not spandex. Leather.
Same thing.
No.
Leather.
And yeah, Carl was the MVP, I guess.
Yeah.
Because he banged.
Frankenstein was good. I like Frankenstein.
Right, Frankenstein's
Who-
monster.
Who did Frankenstein?
Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah,
It
whatever.
was.
Frankenstein is the doctor, not the big monster. Frankenstein's
still
monster is called Bob.
Huler
Schuler?
Hensley.
I still
was
remember
a-
when you guys were saying saw Frankenstein's monster, and you were like, "Oh, that actually looks good." And then 1 second later, the CGI thing happened in his face, and you guys were like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, the whole costume per se was great. He looks very, very freaking good.
It looked good in black and white. The moment it got in color, it was shit.
I mean, he
So what
stayed
you're-
black and white when he got color, to be honest.
So what you're
he
saying is that this movie should have just stayed black and white, and maybe it would have been better.
I am not saying that,
Not really.
Yes,
but yes.
I am.
No, it would have still been a piece of crap.
But a better looking piece of crap.
That is true. The black and white somehow
Piece of
hide.
crap. It's a
Somehow
piece of crap.
still like hid a lot of, well, not really, because I still remember that shot at the beginning when it was black and white and it looked like a fucking old-timey painting of the windmill.
Well, windmills are.
He plays somebody in The Legend of Sorrow.
Huh?
He's in the Greatest Showman.
Schuler Hensley,
We need to see.
Frankenstein's monster.
Now that I remember, the Mass of Sorrow was mentioned in this week's Schmodown, and we need to see that movie.
We did said we need to watch the movie because Van Helsing looked like Zorro in the ball
We need to
party
watch.
thingy.
And
We
there's
need to
a
watch
big
the
difference.
original.
So
There's a huge difference.
Wait,
Two huge difference.
so
Two main.
Okay, the Legend of. He was in the Legend of Zorro, not the Mask of Zorro. Those are two different.
Yeah,
movies.
the legend.
so this is
The
what I was.
Mask of Zorro is the.
It's very huge.
So this is what I was mentioning, by the way.
That's the one with Anthony Hopkins.
This painting, the old timey painting looking thing,
Yeah.
like it looked bad. It looks bad.
I mean, it kind of look
What did I tell you?
one of those old time movies when
Yeah, again,
when-
I'm saying
when they had like a bunch of people because it was a bunch of people with torches.
Yeah, like I was saying, I'm pretty sure that I was going for a deliberate, homage to old-timey monster horror movies. Or monster movies, not horror. But the rest of the movie, I don't know what I was going for.
Speaking of, oh my god! Like now that I see the face of the freaking doofus. Oh god, the freaking Undertaker when he died.
Oh, Igor?
No, the Undertaker, the Gravedigger guy.
Oh, right, that's...
Oh,
When he died because of the werewolf.
Oh, that was so stupid.
Because Vulcan, something like that is his name.
I don't know, I don't care.
Brother werewolf.
You gotta admit, it was satisfying to see that.
I mean, sure.
I will neither confirm nor deny.
Let me see.
It's right there.
Like, that was so stupid. Like, what does that remind me of?
The end of the Adam Family. That's what it reminded me of.
No, there was another movie that we saw recently that had like a stupid cartoon moment, even though the rest of the movie was normal. What was the movie that had that?
No idea. It just reminded me of the end of the Addams Family when the two bad guys just flew off because of the hurricane and they fall into their graves.
What it reminded me of though was Batman: Mask of the Phantasm when Phantasm killed the second mafia dude boss.
Yeah.
That the dude fell on the grave and Phantasm just splashed him with the freaking angel statue. Yeah, that I don't know. The movie, it felt like it was going. Like that first hour, it felt like it was going. I felt like we had passed like 2 hours because there was like, for all intents and purposes, kind of a plot and something going. Like
Yeah,
I don't know. It felt like it was moving, but it was only an hour that was moved. Like I felt like the whole movie just. I felt like the fucking movie was that we were getting close to the end of the movie by that point. Like, I don't know.
And then the movie spoofed you.
And then the movie just kept
It
going.
said, "No."
And it just kept going and it just kept going.
And going. And then you were like,
It's going. It's going. It's going.
Yeah, it's definitely gone. Correct me if I'm wrong, John. I feel like when they did the Dracula Untold movie, weren't there like talks of like bringing back Van Helsing or something as well?
There was, I think.
Well, they were going to do like the whole monster universe, and they started it with that Mummy movie with Tom Cruise, and
I know
supposed to happen because they were supposed to do it.
Yeah, I know about the Dark Universe, but before the Dark Universe, when Dracula Untold happened, which was supposed to be the actual start of the Dark Universe, then they decided, no, we'll do the Mummy instead.
I don't remember. Let me pull the Wikipedia up and see what.
Which, by the way, I've never actually like seen that Tom Cruise Mummy movie. Wouldn't it have been better if they had? But I do know what happens in the fucking movie. Wouldn't it have been better if they had made Tom Cruise's character Van Helsing like a modern day Van Helsing instead? Wouldn't that been better?
Cruise. No. Just bring Nicolas Cage as Van Helsing.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
And okay.
Now, there's a gas I can get behind.
I mean, imagine that.
In October 2014, it was announced that reshoots had taken place shortly before end of production into the Dark Universe series, that Evans Dracula would appear in The Mummy
Okay.
as a potential sequel to Dracula Untold. But they didn't do that.
We saw Dracula Untold, right, G? I think that movie was better than this.
It was very decent.
Oh yeah, that's a fine movie.
It was, it was Castlevania Lords of Shadow, but,
I mean, it had good action scenes.
I think that we've established that
and
a lot
got
of
the same Rotten Tomatoes rating as this movie.
Oh God, no! That movie's much better than this. I think that it's interesting. Like for years, Hollywood has been trying to like make video game movies work, and now we're kind of seeing it. But seeing Van Helsing. Obviously, this came out before Resident Evil Village, but this is literally Resident Evil Village.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Like when did Resident Evil 4 come out? Like let's void the recent Resident Evil. Resident Evil 4 came out in 2004, right?
2004?
And it's kind of similar to this. In a way. Not completely, but in a way.
2005.
2005? So maybe Capcom got inspiration from Belgium. I don't know. It's...
it is what it is.
This movie was
Something.
It was something. I'm glad that I got to watch it with John and with me, those, because all I could think of was if I were watching this shit alone, I would have like tore my fucking whatever hair I have left somewhere in my head.
Oh, yeah.
I would have pulled it off because good God.
Oh yeah.
You would have committed Sudoku.
Senpoku.
Yep. I can attest to
I
that.
Sudoku better. That's
God damn it. I will say that I will give this movie it's a whopper because of those fine pair of tits. I mean boobies. I mean, yeah.
Which ones? There were a few.
Exactly. We had a selection of boobs. Vampire boobs or
a smorgasbord, if you will.
A smorgasbord. Yeah, I don't know. It was. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know how else to say that this movie was that's no good. And yes, I am giving the rating right now. That's no good. This movie is like
okay, you're done.
I mean, like, again, in better circumstances, I may have given it maybe like a leave the gun, take the cannoli or whatever, like a very low. But there's nothing of value that I can take from this. I don't say put the cookie down because it's not like completely god awful just because we saw it together, I guess. Maybe I'm letting myself be swayed by the fact that we watched it together, and that's why I'm not giving it a put the cookie down. And maybe I should just give it a put the cookie down. Because I don't know. I'm not gonna I mean, obviously I'm gonna remember that we watched the movie and how bad it was, but there's like no actual redeeming qualities whatsoever in this movie that I can take away with me from this movie. Like, I don't know, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna, for pity's sake, and because I actually think that they were going for something in that beginning, even if it was hokey and pokey and dokey and whatever, I'm giving it that's no good. Where are you, Sonic? So you can say it for me.
That's no good.
There we go. Hopefully it sounded. I don't know if it sounded or not because I couldn't hear it. G.
Puta cookie down.
Okay.
Yeah, I lost my mind with this movie. Even though that's, like I said, it's a good piece of crap if you are like extremely bored. There's no internet, which
Or drunk. Or
you will not be
pie.
able to see it, but there's no internet, there's no light, there's nothing, and all you have is an old DVD and an old TV that works with La Planta, and you just have to find some sort of entertainment. So you grab this movie and you. So yes, put that cookie down.
Okay.
Put that cookie down!
John.
I had fun watching it with you guys. I would watch it again with somebody who hasn't seen it. There's something here. I don't know what it is, but going to. I think. Oh crap!
Word shot.
I'll give it a
Mm-hmm.
a very, very high. Leave the gun, take the cannoli.
Okay. We're all over the place. Well, not all over the place, but different ratings to kind of say the same shit.
It's a bad movie, but it's a fun bad movie.
Well, that's the thing. Maybe if I would have watched it with you guys, maybe the rating would have been different.
Yeah, and maybe if I would have watched it alone, I would have definitely given it up, put the cookie down, But again, since, it was a group effort of withstanding this piece of crap, But me those.
I'll give this movie a.
Oh, here we go.
See, it's so hard, right? We've all struggled with this one tonight.
The thing is, I'm so in between.
Those boobs.
Leave the gun, take the cannoli. God, I'm gonna say leave the gun, take the cannoli.
Oh wow, okay.
The movie, the idea was good. The whole idea of vampires versus werewolf. Some of the action sequences were very good. Very little of the action sequence were good, but they were there. The movie does drags way too long. The movie is way too long. But the good thing about the movie is that it's just a constant It has constant action. There's very little exposition, very little just talking and explaining. Is from one action scene to another. But I feel like this movie would have been better, even with the bad CGI, if the movie were shorter. Like, if the movie were shorter and kept the whole action scene after action scene after action scene, this movie would have been so much better. So much greater. But yeah, 2 hours is kind of a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The characters, shout outs to Carl, best character in the movie. He himself is a whopper. Or not a whopper. He is a Jedi. Because the Force is strong with him.
Oh,
he's the only one who gets the lady, and he went through so much bullshit,
He does.
and in the end, he survived. It's not like one of those movies where in the end, the side character sacrificed himself for the greater good of the protagonist. No. He's like, fuck the protagonist, I'm surviving. There it is.
Yeah, let me put the picture of Carl here.
I love his reaction. His reaction is like, what the fuck happened? Oh, I remember. I got to bang tonight. And the thing is, he's staying at the manor?
At the castle, yeah.
The castle of the old castle of Dracula?
Now I remember. Ah, yes, the banging.
He was very happy when he remembered. Look at his face. He's a 10 out of 10 face. Hell yeah. And in the end, he survived.
Yeah. The same can't be said about the lady.
I was gonna say,
I know it.
G, I know you didn't mention, but how do you feel about Mufasa being in the movie? Shout out to Mufasa. I went from Lion King to here.
Who knew that? Who knew that we could get a multiverse this soon?
It's a crossover.
Multiverse of pure madness.
But yeah, that ending was a bit of a WTF, mainly because one, how did he kill her? He just grabbed her, put it on the chair, and she just died. I'm like, interesting.
Hey.
We also forgot to talk about the floating away ghost of Kate Beckinsale with her family that looked really bad.
Yeah, that's the Mufasa.
The Mufasa.
Oh,
when
okay.
you see her face in the clouds.
Van Helsing, remember who you are.
Remember who you are.
Now that you mention remember who you are. So, wait a minute. This is set in the 1800s, right? And Dracula says that Van Helsing was the one who killed him. So, that means that Van Helsing is immortal?
Van Helsing is the angel Gabriel.
Oh, that's why he called him Gabriel.
It said
It
said many times through the movie that Van Helsing was
he's the left hand of God.
The left hand of God. Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't
why-
understand what that meant.
many years ago.
Okay.
Because somebody asked him like, "How old are you?" or something when something happened, and he said something like back in the Crusades or something.
But yeah, overall, the movie is enjoyable. Would have been more enjoyable if it were shorter, to be honest. But yeah, I said what saves this movie is Carl.
And they say that a hero will save us. I'm not gonna stand here to bang.
The fact that Carl discovered the secret of Dracula, he gets the girl, he bangs the girl.
You could say that he's the protagonist and not Van Helsing.
He even the sun bomb thingy that kill all the vampires at the ball.
Yeah, the Green Goblin bomb.
Yeah. All of his gadgets basically. He's freaking God. What is his name? The Batman's butler.
Alfred?
Alfred?
Yeah, he's Alfred. Basically.
Nah, he's more of a dandelion from Witcher.
Yeah.
Without the loot.
And speaking of Batman, freaking
Toss a coin to
freaking
your
Dracula being Batman in some scenes.
Oh god, that one scene where he was pondering and just stepping on the wall and then on the ceiling.
Oh my god, yeah.
That you could clearly see that that the foot was not touching ground or anything.
Yeah.
God damn
I
it.
was not touching anything.
At least it wasn't clipping like a freaking Ubisoft game.
Wasn't there something that was clipping? I don't know.
Probably.
I don't remember.
Oh god, this movie.
I feel like there was something clipping and I don't remember.
yeah.
But yeah, if you're gonna watch this movie, please watch it one drunk and stew with friends.
Yeah, that's the only way
That's-
to watch this movie.
That's all. Or do a drinking game. Take a drink every time. I don't know. Something happens.
No, you will die. Take a drink every time Van Helsing misses a shot. You will be dead in 30 seconds.
Depends on what kind of alcohol you use.
Oh god damn.
If
Take a
it's vodka, you'll be
Anyway,
dead in 10 seconds.
That's about everything for me.
Yeah, I think that's about good for everything, honestly. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna remember this movie. I'm gonna remember that we watched it, but I'm not gonna remember this movie. That's the thing.
The only thing you're gonna remember is right here in the screen. Freaking Carby like. Now I remember.
the
Hey.
T minus 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, I did that. Mm-hmm.
The fact that he doesn't say anything out loud, he just whispers her something in the ear, and she's like, "But you're a monk." It's like, no, actually, I'm not a monk.
It's
And
funny
she's
because we were actually saying
Okay.
before he whispered it to her, we were like, oh, he's gonna ask for that pussy.
Yeah. I mean, I knew what was coming, or what was
Yeah.
coming, but
He asked and received.
Exactly. You ask and thou shalt receive, son. That's what the Lord
Yes.
says. The Lord. Anyways, yeah, that's Van Helsing. I don't know. I feel like
oh, and the music was decent sometimes. Sometimes it didn't fit, but it was good.
most of the time it didn't fit.
Good point.
Like they had like this epic boss battle theme. It's like Tales of Arise. It had this epic boss battle theme where it shouldn't have it.
Yeah, the freaking fish
Yeah.
theme, and then there's the boat scene.
Oh god. Yeah. But yeah, that's Van Helsing. I think that I would much rather tell people watch League of Extraordinary Gentlemen instead of this. I think I had
Or
a
Dracula Untold.
Just watch this and then watch League of the Extraordinary Gentlemen.
yeah. No, that's a good.
You're gonna have a better time doing that in that order, or watching it that order.
Probably, yeah. Well. Anyways,
We'll see.
we'll see. Next week should be better, except for G.
Yes.
Yeah, next
Wait.
week's
Why?
next week's movie is going to be Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, the Sorcerer's Stone, depending on where you are in the world. I guess.
Harry Potter.
I have it here somewhere.
Harry Puto y la paja eterna.
My first
There it
time
is.
watching.
Yeah, it's gonna be John's first time watching. That's gonna be interesting.
Up.
Oh, there. Almost.
It works.
We can see it. Does it say
Yeah.
sorcerers or philosopher?
Sorcerers.
Okay,
Or sorcerer.
it's the muggle
I have the big old Blu-ray with all
Oh,
the
Jesus H. Christ, you got it.
years 1 through 6. I do have the Blu-ray
that-
of 7.1 and 7.2.
Is that on HBO?
Yes, they are on HBO Max.
Well, okay, cool. I don't have to rent them.
Yeah. Hey, no money.
Yep.
No money for them.
For my subscription
But
that I pay for
I'll
yearly. So
I don't know. I'll let you guys know
Everything
when
is falling, but I have them all here.
I'll let you guys know when I'll be watching it, so you know.
See, I'm a collector.
We can watch it together if you want. Also, Dracula
Sure.
Untold, speaking
Yeah.
of which, is on HBO Max. I just scrolling down right now. There it is.
Mhm.
Dracula Untold. What's that instead of Van Helsing?
or go watch Helsing Ultimate. It's a great anime.
Watch anything but Van Helsing. Actually, there's a Van Helsing series on Netflix, I think.
Yeah, but it's kind of better.
Kind
Go
of
watch
better.
Castlevania.
Or watch Castlevania, or play Resident Evil Village,
Or Hotel Transylvania.
or Hotel Transylvania. A much better Transylvania thing than whatever the
Yeah.
hell this was. But yeah, all the Harry Potter
Or
movies
go.
are.
Oh my. Okay.
Mm?
Okay. Did you? Well, before we end, have you guys ever heard about the Icelandic version of Bram Stoker's Dracula?
What? Icelandic
Yeah.
version?
Okay, so when Bram Stoker's Dracula, when they took it to Iceland
Mhm.
to translate it into the Iceland language,
Mm.
it wasn't found out until I think that was back in like late 1800s when they took it over and translated it. It wasn't found out until 2015 that the person who translated it literally wrote his own version and made it the official. So he wrote his own Dracula fan fiction for the official version of the story in Iceland, and most people say it's
Oh,
better than the
God.
original.
Oh, Jesus.
And they didn't know that until like 6 or 7 years ago. So like it's been well over 100 years where people have been reading the what they thought was the translated version of Bram Stoker's Dracula.
It was actually a
But it
fucking
was
fanfic.
actually the guy who it was actually the guy who
Jesus.
translated it, just wrote his own version.
Wow.
As you can see,
that's
fanfic
amazing.
started even before the fanfics.
And you can get the full version on Amazon of the Icelandic version of Bram Stoker's Dracula, or of the
Power
fan
of
fiction. And apparently
Darkness.
everyone says like it's better than the original.
I've never
How-
seen Bram Stoker's Dracula, so.
You're missing out.
Lion. It is called Power of Darkness. So I
Ah.
think this is
Oh.
tied up with Kingdom Hearts.
Yes. Darkness.
Yes, that is the name of it.
is the heart's true essence.
That's not true. The heart may be weak, and sometimes
Power
it may
of
be given.
Darkness. Power
What?
of Darkness, the lost version of Dracula.
Yeah, the last version of Dracula. Bram Stoker, Voldemort, Asmundson.
Excuse me, what?
Asmundson, I think is how you're supposed to pronounce it.
Okay.
Set out to
Voldemort?
translate Bram Stoker's Dracula, the world famous 1897 novel. The Iceland includes the original. Okay, so he used the like opening the preface from the Bram Stoker book, but he wrote his own version.
Yeah.
They didn't know about that he used the preface. They didn't know about that one until 1986. They didn't know about the fact that he wrote his own story until 2014.
Wow, until 2014?
Asmundsen hadn't merely translated Dracula, but had penned an entirely new version of the story with all new characters and a totally reworked plot, resulting in a narrative that is one shorter, punchier, and more erotic, and perhaps even more suspenseful than Bram Stoker's Dracula.
God.
That's just freaking hilarious that he wrote his Bram Stoker fanfic, and
Yeah,
for well over 100 years had
and it actually
everyone believing
hey,
that it was the official one.
That's
that's
wow.
amazing.
Yeah, it's definitely something. Anyways,
It has
but
never been translated or read outside of Iceland until now. Gee, no wonder everybody thought it was the real deal.
exactly.
Nobody got it out as outside of Iceland.
Wow.
It's like Japan only games.
Yeah.
Iceland only but Dracula story.
Oh my god. Anyways, but yeah, Mythos,
That's me.
what are you doing this week?
God, I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. Hopefully, maybe. The thing is, I work on Tuesday and I have to wake up at 7 a.m., so I kind of want to go to bed early on Monday. So I might stream on probably Wednesday and Friday if I don't stream Monday.
Hmm.
Oh, no, wait, I can't on Friday. Probably Wednesday and Thursday.
Oh wait, I can't Thursday. Oh wait, no Wednesday.
No, Wednesday and Thursday are.
Friday.
Yes, I can stream on those days. Monday, maybe. I do need to continue Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I will also start Dr. Muto, which is a game, a 3D
It's
platformer collectathon.
a game.
Great game. It is
Definitely a
from
game.
Midway. It is from Midway.
Ah, R.I.P. I think I
But
have
it is
it
is such a fun game.
I've never played it. Is that the one that you keep mentioning that I should play?
Yes, you should. You should give it a try.
I thought it was. What was the other one? Mr. Mosquito?
No, please do not play Mr. Mosquito. If you don't want to get banned, please do not. Also, be careful with Dr. Muto. There are some posters in his house.
Oh.
They're not full, but it's.
Me be careful or you be careful? You're the one that's gonna stream it, not me.
I mean, I know where I can go.
Here it is. I have it.
Yeah, such a fun game. The thing with Dr. Muto is that you get transformation instead of power ups, and with those transformations you can go back and collect the one of the main collectibles, which is kind of like the Mario Star and stuff like that. In there is called Terra. So you go back into the other planets when you get like different transformation to get more Terra. I will try to get one of the 103, 4, something like that.
What is it with these old goddamn platformers and they're stupid
weird.
Like
Yeah,
102%, 103%, 120%.
Which is collecting all the isotopes, collecting all the Terra, and collecting the pieces for the machine that will recreate the planet.
Hmm.
I'm very excited.
Interesting. I'll be back tomorrow to do Mega Man X2 One and Done. Then on Wednesday, no first strike this week. Licensed a game on Wednesday. I think I'm gonna switch it. I think I'm gonna try to convince my brother, see if he wants to join me, so that I can do Lego Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars and Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. Because this week, they much anticipated after 500 years, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga finally comes out this week. So I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do those. If I can convince him to join me for that, I'll do that. If not, I'll just do Lego Island 2 and Island Extreme Stunts. And on Friday, First Lap continues with Lego Racers 1 and 2. If Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga actually shows up this week, I'll do a future strike on it. If not, then I'll just do 4 streams this week, which are the 3 that I mentioned, plus Sunday's mystery movie Friends of Harry Potter and Philosopher / Sorcerer's Stone. Or are we going to try out the reaction thing next week?
When
Or should we leave it for another movie? For like, let me see. Next week is Harry
okay.
Potter.
If we're going to do The Rock, leave it for The Rock because that's a fun movie.
It's too bad the Dragon Ball Evolution, the Dragon Ball superhero was delayed. Otherwise, it would have been great for Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh god.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll talk about it during the week. But yeah, that's about it. So as always, people, thank you so much for watching and for lurking. If you were out there, don't watch Van Helsing, or watch it if you're drunk or high or something. I don't know. Just don't
have never seen it.
Don't watch it sober. That's all I can say.
Do not
do
not go alone.
Yeah, don't be a G. Don't go alone. You will regret it. You will lose your sanity, and you will be texting your friends, "I am watching this garbage."
No. Use my words.
This piece of crap. But
right.
yeah. Anyways, people, until next time, may your hearts be your guiding key. Remember to stay inside, stay alive, stay hydrated. Be kind to everybody. And have yourselves a Van Helsing-less night. Bye!
Bye.